problems. My life is pretty much only pain. My schizoaffective mind doesn't let me process relief, joy, peace. Honest to God, I've wanted to kill myself since elementary school. Ever since I knew what death was, I've been obsessed with it. You know, I used to sit there, little first grade, second grade, third grade me, just imagining horrific deaths for myself. Just tortures. But it used to be, I wanted to die a hero. You know, pushing some kid out of the way of a moving train, or taking a bullet for someone. Oh, man. But then started to be more about the dying part, I guess. When did that start? Like 5th grade it started, because I faced human death for the first time. My Grammy died, and she meant everything to me. But it wasn't for that reason alone. There were various reasons, and sometimes no reasons. I mean, if you're going to put a couple to them, it'd be trauma, abuse, rape, molestation, my mania, my depression, my hallucinations that told me I should die, and, you know, demons, aliens. When I was 25, my brain basically exploded with it. And, you know, now I've taken every antipsychotic in existence, and they don't work. And I've had, you know, every side effect in the book, just debilitating side effects, and that's not life. I just want to die, you know, all day, every day. And, you know, to cope, I'm a writer. So, you know, I used to say to myself, suicide or another chapter. And I choose another chapter most of the time. But the thing is, I haven't written in years. So what do? Well, I used to fight a manifestation of my suicidal ideation in the form of a hallucination, a doppelganger of myself, an evil twin, if you will, but I haven't seen him in a long ass time. So what's left? Just me, alone, with my dark mania and depression. Never bright mania. It's never euphoric. It's just hell. You know, I'd be manic, and I want to die, you know, and I'd have a knife. It's so bad I wanted to die, and I wanted to stab my face over and over again, slit my throat and disembowel myself, and, you know, my mind's racing, and, you know, sometimes I think I can do anything. I'm on top of the world, but not in a good way. I feel like shit. Sorry. I'm really sorry. It's just, there is one drug on the planet that actually works, and you don't want me to have it. Not pot. No. That gives me anxiety attacks, makes me hallucinate, makes me rapid cycle like a motherfucker to intense degrees. No. Alcohol. Fucking God's gift. Specifically whiskey, by the way. Although, brandy, nice red wine, mimosa, or, you know, a nice barrel-aged stout will do the trick. But mostly whiskey. Nectar of the gods. You know, there's a reason they call it the water of life. I would drink whiskey when I'm manic and come down. Drink it when I'm depressed. It brings me up. I know it sounds crazy, but it does. You know, I just love it because I don't have any side effects like my other meds. pretty much no side effects at all. Not even a hangover, really. Not anymore. And yeah, I have a hangover if I drink a shit ton, and I do have this problem where I can't stop. I feeling good, loosey-goosey. I'm like, oh, I'll have another. And I just keep going. But it's like that guy, well, this is a bad example because he is an alcoholic, but the guy in that movie, Cat in the Hot Tin Roof, he says this thing where he says he drinks until the thing in his head clicks or something like that. And yeah, I just found that scene so relatable. Like, I don't think I've ever understood someone, a character, than in that moment. Anyway, that's what I do, right? I just drink until I feel better, until I hear that click. And yeah, sometimes I can't stop. But that's in the past, and sometimes I black out all week, every week. But again, I've learned from that. I learned all my lessons, right? I learned that you don't drink before work, you don't drink at work. I learned and I got through it. I grew and I changed. I'm not an alcoholic. Just hold on a second. Oh, yeah. What was it? Yeah. I'm not an alcoholic. I just crave it. I crave it so much all day, every day. I crave it. I craved it before I even had it. It doesn't make sense, but it's true. Believe it or not, I craved it when I was a little kid. I knew it would fill that void, and I was right. And I play with my toys and make them drink and smoke and do lots of drugs. But the drinking, that was the best. Yeah, I wanted it. But I didn't touch it. All right, all through high school, everybody's drinking. I didn't touch it. Not until I was 19. And then I had my first drink. It was a Skittles vodka. It tasted like shit. And then, but then I had a spiced rum, and it smelled like vanilla. Tasted like heaven. And then I had whiskey. First, Kentucky bourbon, then Tennessee whiskey. God. I found God for the first time. It smelled so good and tasted so good. And it made me not hate life for a night. And it made me really dizzy because I drink it too much, but it was worth it. And yeah, in college, I did drink alone in my basement, crying about my trauma until I was paranoid I'd float off the planet. And yeah, in my early 20s, it was a hell of missing classes. In my early 30s, it was a hell of blacking out and going to my job the next day. But, I drank to get through how much shit the day was. And then I lost that job, and I just drank to get through those thoughts and flashbacks all week, and try to get the voices to go away. But then I was too poor to afford whiskey because I was disabled, unable to work, no money anymore. So I was dry, and that fucking sucks. I just crave it all day, every day. And I know fix me. Okay, it'll fix this. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I embarrassed you at your friend's wedding. But the alcohol was free. Free. Imagine. It just kills me that I keep hurting you. But I just, like, you had to clean my puke after that wedding and basically carried me home. And that time we were really struggling. And with your last dollar, you got me a vegan pizza from my favorite pizza place. And I wake up and I'm covered in crumbs and I don't remember I had it. I don't remember how good it was. And yeah, it does suck when we're watching a movie together and I just rant about how good the plot is or the actors are, and we can't follow the plot because you couldn't hear anything and I ruined it for you or ruined it for me. I can't feel anything because I'm numb as fuck. So I feel no emotion. I don't like the movie, and then I'll black out and realize I missed half a season of our favorite show, but I can watch it again sober, right? Sometimes. It's just what I really miss are those moments with you. Kissing you, hugging you, holding you, hearing your thoughts, your hopes and dreams, just talking to you, and just sitting by your side and watching a good movie. You know, it's just time, really. It's time I'll never get back, because those precious moments that I didn't realize how precious until this moment, because, you know, I always think I'm at rock bottom and then the floor just falls out. I just want to die. I want to die so bad. Can you just let me go? Can you just let me die? Please, just forget about me and let me waste away. You are the only person I like on this entire planet, and you're leaving me, and that's okay. I get it. This has been toxic for a while now. But at least I'm a kind, loving drunk who just tells you I love you and how much over and over again. I don't hit you. I kiss you on the forehead and I tell you you're my forever person. You know, what am I supposed to do? Tell me. What am I supposed to do? I hate every other person on this planet. Every time I have a social interaction, I want to kill myself. Every time I go out, every time I talk to anyone, when I do the dishes, I feel it. When I exercise, I have a trauma response and I just want to die so bad. And people are like aliens to me. They are. There's so many people. How do I live on a planet with so many fucking people, and so many of them are so fucking cruel? And yes, they are aliens, extraterrestrials. I don't know if my schizoness or my autism, but they just seem like another species. You know, I only connect with you. I only get you. We're like on the same wavelength. We're on the same page. We have the same brain. It's only recently that I don't like a lot of people in this life, and I actually do like you so much, and I love you more than I've ever loved anyone. And I know I have to let you go. I know that. But what the fuck is life without you? And what the fuck is life without alcohol? I'm gonna think now, today, I'm at rock bottom. But I know that tomorrow the floor will fall out again. I've done some shitty things. I know that. I used to say, yeah, you deserve this. You deserve to feel this way. You deserve to suffer for your entire life and afterlife. But no. Fuck that. I don't deserve to feel this way anymore. I felt this way my entire life. And it just gets worse. When will it end? I just want to rest. I just want to rest. When I go to sleep at night, I want to stay dreaming. I don't want to wake up in the morning. Will you just let me dream? Okay. Maybe I am